Hi, this is Ken from Ken's Horticultural Services, and today we're talking about elderberries. Elderberry bush is one of the most beautiful plants you can have in your landscape. It's an extra large shrub though. You have to be prepared for something fairly large, at least about 12 feet high and about 10 or 12 feet wide, so they're a big shrub. But wow, what a beautiful, beautiful show. Today we're just looking at this. This is an elderberry here, and this is about probably a 4-year-old plant. We've got a height here of about just approaching, I would say, 7 to 8 feet, and it's just getting going. It's about the middle of May now, so this thing I would expect to grow another 3 feet this year. So we'll already be up to about almost 10 feet high, and it's really only its 4th year it's been planted. Now it's actually picking up speed and starting to grow. So I love these plants. They just bloom like crazy through the months of June and often right into July, and then they form big pads of beautiful berries that are really quite pretty to look at. And some of the blue varieties, the blueberry types, are actually edible, and you can make elderberry jam and elderberry wine with them. So the elderberry is a good plant. This one actually is a good one too because it's got some aphids starting up here. You can see this is an aphid colony. These are black aphids, and hopefully you're going to be able to see that there. And aphid colonies are actually, I consider them to be a good thing. It's kind of a funny thing that a lot of people see insects as bad things. There's another aphid colony started up here. If you can maybe have a look at this one. It's right up in there. Yeah. And that little guy, that's a really cool one. It's got the bigger aphids around the outside and all the little baby aphids in the middle. And so aphid colonies are really, I find they're a good thing to have because they attract the beneficial insects. A lot of insects eat aphids and they rely on them for food. Many species of birds actually eat aphids as well. So I don't mind having aphids on my plants. I always just observe them and see how they're going. The aphid colony itself, as it grows, is actually what the beneficial insects look for. If they just find the occasional aphid here or there, well, they're not going to stop and hang out. They want to look for a colony because they know they've got a regular food supply there for a while. So again, aphid colonies are actually a good thing. You can, if you wanted to get rid of those, you can just tap them in your hand, and I can actually show you that really quickly. That aphids fall off if you tap them. So I just put my hand underneath them here, and I'm just going to tap this little stem and see if I can get them to start to fall. Often, I think it's a little too cool today, temperature-wise, but normally these little guys just come off pretty easily. These guys want to be a bit stubborn, but a lot of times with aphids, all you do is flick them a bit, and they'll fall off into your hand. And you can see here they are in my hands. And they're very easy. They're so delicate. They're just little soft guys, so they're really easy to kill. And you just brush them off, and that's it for the aphids. So there's no spraying or anything required. Sometimes with aphids, you can even just hose them off with a hard spray of water. That'll work as well. And the plants love to be sprayed with water, so it's always it's good in more ways than one. So elderberries, a great plant. They come in different colors. This is a green version. They come in red leaves. They come in lacy red leaves. They come in golden colors. There's a variegated one called Madonna. Just spectacular plant. Madonna is one of the best elderberries. And good plant, big plant, needs room. Highly recommended though, and it's a good one. So that's it for elderberries today. Remember to tune in to KelownaGardens.com.